Hello, everyone. You are about to watch Papa Grizz 56's live stream. Please wait while we get this live stream ready. Thank you for your patience. Papa Grizz 56 is now ready to live stream. The live stream will begin in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, Papa Grizz 56. How y'all doing this fine evening? Ah. How you doing? How you doing? Got me some coffee, got me a cigarette, got me some sodas. Hell yeah. Gotta mute for a minute. Yo, Mike Ross, how you doing? Good evening. Jeepers. No, you're second, Jeepers. No, dude, you're second. Two. Number two. You know, like poo-poo. Number two. You know, like you drop a deuce. You're number two. And viral guys, Trey. Number three. Yeah, you lost that one. So how are you all this fine Thursday evening? 13th of August. Hello, Crystal. Man, I got a kick in my shoulder, my neck hurts. Jeepers, come walk on my back. Ah. So nobody has something to say? Ding. Hot dogs and smiley fries.
The fries that I love.
So what's new? I gotta mute for a minute here. That's not a nice man. He is so full of shit. Yeah, I'm listening to Michael Jackson's new song, yeah. It's funny how these trolls, they know everything that goes on inside somebody's house when they live hundreds of miles away. You know, in a little trailer. In a little trailer. You know, they want to put down everybody else, and they don't even have a life because they have to attack people. Hey, look, Sarah. They gotta attack people. They don't even know what goes on in people's homes. They really ain't. You know, they ain't worth nobody's time. But the people sit there and they agree with them and believe them. Such lowlifes. Ooh, tamales. I had to listen to this video, and you know, the shit that he's saying is fucking untrue, out the ass, bullshit crap. You know, he talks about me scamming. How about him 4 years ago needed $60 for his copay, and he couldn't get the $60 for his copay. Somebody had to give it to him. You shouldn't be writing that shit in Facebook or whatever. People's gonna see it. Now it's these trolls. They want to call everybody else scammers and everything else, and you know, hey, I got shit. I use it to my advantage. Man. Yeah, like this here. January 20th, 2016. Well, I made it to my doctor's appointment, came up with the money at the last minute yesterday. I have a really good friend on here, can't mention his name. This great guy was willing to help me out and come up with the rest of the money for my doctor's appointment and my deductible. Being the type of person I am, I couldn't do it. But I wanted this person to know that I really appreciate him. Yeah. What did that say down there? Yeah, I couldn't come up with $60 for his copay. But yet, I'm the scammer. Wow, what kind of guns are those? What, 25, 380s, something like that? Little lady guns? Yeah. Yeah, I got all of his shit, man. Quite a bit of it. Wow, mommy and daddy. Looks like they're living in Amish paradise in that trailer. Yeah. Yeah, he had to get. He couldn't make his copay of 60. Hey, 4 years ago, you could have gave me a call. I'd have gave it to you. $60 ain't chump shit. But you couldn't even come up with $60. Maybe if you sewed one of those little lady guns, you'd have been able to come up with your copay. Turkey tamales? Wow. Yeah, but Mr. Reynolds once called everybody else a scammer, and his buddy had to come up with the $60 for his copay. Since when is a copay $60? 20, 30? I don't know. But still, he calls me a scammer because I needed a fucking furnace. I needed something that cost a couple $1,000s. He only needed I don't need my copay. Sell your vape. Sell your fucking little girly guns. Now, you only get about $25 for those. Those are lady specials. Coke Zero, do they still make that? Hello, Steve. That shit, what he's doing to people's getting me hot. And I don't mean horny either. Yes, girly guns. Little 22, 25, little girly. I mean, they fit it. I mean, his whole hand almost covers them. They're little girly guns. He could have sold them and got the $60 for his copay. He might have got $25 each. Should have been close. Let's see what we got here. We had hot dogs and smiley fries. Sarah, the money's on the way. Chaboke, haven't seen you in a while, dude. You said you need $1.49. I sent you $1.49. Happy New Year's. Blue, you okay? Having conniptions.
Yep, it goes crazy again.
Ain't no problem. I know what it is to go thirsty. I was out in the Sahara Desert. It was back in 1923. My camel ran off and left me in the middle of the desert, and I didn't have no water or nothing to drink. Yeah, everybody's scammers. You know, like I've said in the past, there's time and time again, some people needs help. Hello, Lady Warrior. I'm doing great. Yeah, it's been about a week or so. No, you are. You're the best. Yeah, certain people, yeah. But JR, you know, figure out what name it is, JR. Green bean. Oh, you've been working weekends. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, 4 years ago, scammed somebody out $60 so he could make his payment to his doctor. His copay. It's sad. He could have contacted me. I'd have gave it to him. Yeah, I did, so. Yeah, Hannah starts back to school next Thursday or Friday. Ain't sure which day. I think it's Friday, it said. Mama said, no, it's Thursday or Friday. Okay. Trying to get my car fixed, tune up this weekend. I bet. Tamales are good. Hey, Panther, how you doing, sir? I've been decorating, and I got a portable washing machine and dryer. They're alive. Yeah. Uh-oh. Trying out for the Boston Red Sox there, or White Sox, or whatever Sox there. Red Sox, Boston Red Sox. Okay. Hello, Lexi. Tina just had a cop's cut on my joke. Oh. Wow. Wow. New York Yankees? Hey, whatever. Oh, okay. You have one, you hook it up to the sink, and then you have the hose going in the drain. Yeah. A Wolf brand chili with ramen noodles and some Vienna sausages. Like I used to eat in jail. I think that is the real Lexi. Oh, you're a Yankee fan. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, a guy from school where I went to school. I knew him. I talked to him. He wasn't really a friend. We didn't hang out or nothing, but he went to the Baltimore Orioles at 75. He only came up and pitched one game, and he blew his arm out. Yeah, you know, small loads. I mean, that's a small washer in a full size, but yeah, that's nice. Yeah, he 3 out of the 4 years he was in the minors, he was player of the year or whatever, got awards and all. Yeah. Yeah, the little cans of Vienna. I always had a couple cans of those in my backpack when I was in Site Scouts. That and Spam. Well, that's good. Save you the trip down to the river and your damn washboard, you know, over there on the washboard, banging them on rocks, you know. But I ain't even paying attention. I mean, they got to wear that Black Lives Matter garb, and to me that's communism, and I don't watch communist teams. I'm sorry. You can't stand for the national anthem, I can't watch you. You never tried Spam? Slice it, fry it, Good shit. Wow, Red Sox are dead last. Wow. There was a player, he used to play for the Indian. He played first base, and I think he went to the Red Sox. And he retired playing for the Red Sox. Boog Powell. He was from the Boston area. You ever hear of him, Boog Powell? My mama used to love him. She loved that name, Boog. I listened to the radio like an old lady. I went on a trip to the Lake Lester's and rode on a kayak. Oh, wow, fun. It was quite a workout, but it was fun. Yeah. I've never been in a kayak. I've been in canoes, but never kayaks. White rice is spam. Yeah. I've fried up spam and put a couple fried eggs on it even, you know. Put it in the bowl of rice, yes. Yep, plain white rice is spam is good. Yeah, halfway down first base, he threw the pitch. He was aiming for the home plate, but it went, you know, to him far left. Yeah, I throw better than Fauci, too. Yeah, spam ain't that bad, Panther. I've never done on George Foreman grill. I mean, we used to eat it raw out camping. We didn't want, we're too lazy to make a fire or whatever, or couldn't make a fire. Is it like bologna? No. Yeah, it's a little salty, yeah. What I do, I take it and I slice it. Yeah, and he throws far left, too. Has a bad humor. No, you slice it up and you fry it a little bit. And yeah, it's good. You've probably never been to Hawaii. It's a big thing over in Hawaii. From World War II, the servicemen used to have it, and they used to give it to the Hawaii people there in Hawaii, and they loved it, and yeah, they cook everything with it. Spam-A-Lot was a great show. Oh my God. People don't like, they say it's like Vienna sausage, where it really ain't. I eat Vienna sausage, I don't even heat those up, but spam, I like it better heated up. When you open a can, there's a big thing of usually grease in there, you know. Looks sickening, but, you know. It's, like I said, it's pretty good fried. It's a little salty, I think. Some people say it's too salty. All depends how much salt you like. But it's one food that will last forever in the can. A lot of your preppers, they store a lot of cans of spam. I used to love spam and eggs for breakfast. quick question. How many of you do other things? One chat. Yeah, I drink coffee, I drink sodas, I smoke cigarettes, I make cigarettes. I scratch my ass, I scratch my other areas, you know, yeah. Why?
I try to sleep walk every second. You look tired.
I am. I've been up since 4. 3:34, something like that.
Yeah, it's called multitasking, see? Drinking my coffee, chug, 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 chug.
That's good.
The whole kitchen is a haze. Well, maybe if you clean off your screen, it wouldn't look so hazy. Plus, I got these fucking halogen lights, which I hate. Sarah said Heather with 3 hearts.
Hi.
Yeah. My mom used to buy the canned ham. She loved that shit. I remember the first time I brought home a honey baked ham. You paid how much for that? Whoa, a blast from the past. How you doing, Kickstand? And Brute's in the house. Yeah, I paid $60 for a honey baked ham back in the mid-70s. My mama hit the ceiling. You know how many canned hams I could get for that? Or even a regular ham. We had hot dogs and smiley fries. You ever see the smiley fries? I love those.
Ugly.
I don't think that they're a potato, but they taste pretty damn good. They're like mashed potato, and then they make little smiley faces.
I hope they put grapes on top.
Yeah, meat is expensive right now. Are they still limited meats?
I haven't seen any signs. But
No. Yeah, I think it's just raise the price and they don't come back down. They say, oh, well, there's still a shortage. And that's how they raise the price of everything. Oh, there's a shortage of this, so they raise the prices. And then when they do have a stockpile of it, then, the prices don't go back down. They leave them up. We've been eating a lot more chicken than normal. Because chicken's pretty damn cheap. I mean, even that's close to $1 a pound, ain't it?
Yeah, if not more.
If not more, yeah. Where Mama was buying it 39.49 cents a pound. Oh wow, that's cool. I learned a lot about dietary cooking and stuff when I was weightlifting. I had to watch what I ate and shit like that. Yeah, I was a mama's boy. I learned how to cook. I could knit. I could crochet. Well, I could crochet a rug. I can't do that fine, fancy work. Yeah, and they ain't limiting it, which is a good thing. Pot cakes. Right, hamburger helper. That was back in the 70s, 80s. That was a big thing, hamburger helper. A lot of families was using it. Nothing wrong with it. I take some elbow macaroni, put in or take some hamburger, my vegetables, brown them in the skillet, pour the grease out, pour in a little water, pour in some macaroni, make my own hamburger helper. There you go. And you ended up in the military. Me, I taught cooking in Boy Scouts and all. I taught a lot of shit in Boy Scouts. I used to love cooking. If I have the stuff to do shit right, I love to cook, The cheeseburger, hamburger helper, yeah. And my first store, talk to you. Okay, you take it easy, brute. Honestly, I didn't even know you were in here. I'm sorry, dude. Oh, yeah. I see you now. You have a great night, brute. Sure you can. Ramen in a coffee pot. Yeah, like I said, you brown your hamburger, some onions, your vegetables, pour in a little bit of water, throw your fucking macaroni in it. If you wanted, take some chili powder, sprinkle in there. You can make your homemade hamburger helper. Stroganoff, that's easy to make. Take your hamburger, brown it with some onions in there, brown them, and get your onions, see-through, looseless, or whatever the hell it's called. Pour in some water, pour some noodles in there. Once the noodles down and the broth is mostly gone, throw some sour cream in there. Hey, you got beef stroganoff. Hamburger helper style without a hamburger helper. Really, it tastes better than hamburger helper. Bye, Brute, my dear. You sexy beast. You man muffin, you. There you go. Yeah, add some chili beans, cheese, make a chili macaroni. Yeah, there you go. Chili mac. Right. That's what you got to do. Improvise. Coffee pot chicken noodle soup. You could do it. Boil your chicken, take it out of the coffee pot, take the chicken off. You got your broth in there, throw your damn noodles in, let them cook. Once they're done, throw your chicken back in, mix it all together, and there you go. Yum, yum. Uh-oh. No, you're serious, Sarah. That Coke Zero's got you loopy. Oh, loopy Sarah. Loop-de-loo. Yes, Buddha is the man muffin man. The muffin man, the muffin man. Buddha is the muffin man. Ah. Yeah, the weather app said it wet your sinuses because high allergies and all this air pollen's up. Well, you could call 'em muffin. When I lived in the Bay Area, we were allowed to have a microwave and a coffee pot and a fridge. There you go. I mean, it's easy to cook. I mean, you just cook it. Taste, make sure you don't burn. A little bit of salt, not too much, or even no salt. Got to use garlic powder, onion powder. Not garlic salt. I see people salting food and then they use garlic salt also, and I'm thinking, my God, that's gonna be so damn salty. I use garlic powder and onion salt in about everything. Even my eggs. Scrambled eggs. My scrambled eggs consist of garlic powder, onion powder, maybe even a whole onion sometimes with 2 eggs. Little dash of hot sauce in it. Scramble it all up, put it on a plate, and smear salsa on it. My daughter Hannah, she'll eat ramen out the ass. Every day there last year, she had at least 1-2 ramens. You make her a nice bowl of chicken noodle soup, she won't touch it. She won't even eat the noodles. They're different. No, they're not. They're noodles. I told Mama Grizz to get some self-raising flour. I figured, okay, it'd be better for dumplings. I did not know there was salt in self-raising flour. And when I added more salt, it was really salty. Somebody has to get me a good dumpling recipe because I used to make fabulous dumplings. I mean, Haley would sit there and eat a whole pot of dumplings, just about. We always had to stop her. And anymore, my dumplings, they just disintegrate. And I am making them the same way every time. Last time I made good dumplings, it was to make a video. And since then, they just keep falling apart. I've tried regular flour. I've tried self-rising flour. I used to like Campbell's chicken noodle soup, most Campbell's soup, but anymore they just don't taste right. Sugar dumpling, you're my baby, I love you in every way. Yeah, great song. That's what I was going to say. What was that? Somebody has a problem? Ooh, that was a threat. Ooh. Well, if you were coming around the corner, you should be here because my house ain't too far from the corner. And there's nobody here to bum rush me and kick my ass. So I think, once again, ding dong, you're wrong. Look at these threats. Oh my God.
You're famous.
If all these threats were real, I'd be in the hospital 24/7. I'll tell you what. Or I'd be buried, according to them. Okay. Well, there's nobody coming around the corner. Hey, COVID. Competitive weightlifting? Yeah, I did. Yeah, Campbell's, you ever try progressive soups? Those are nasty. That's the sound of the man working on the chain and gang. No, I squatted and deadlift that. Jeepers, get it right. I didn't lift it. Jeepers, go have you. I was bench pressing that. I was bench pressing a little over 5. To have the body that I had when I was 20 or 19. Wow, you could pick up 1,000,000 pounds of shit. Wow. I could live 1 million trills, which would be 1 million pounds of shit. I'm eating McDonald's cheeseburger. I used to deadlift or squat 1,000. Whoa, girl, you've lost weight. I thought you used to be 1,500. Wow, Chris, so you've lost weight. None but tacos here, yeah. And an occasional burrito, right, Jeepers? I used to love hard taco shells. I can't stand them anymore. Whenever Mama makes tacos, I have her throw it in a wrap and make like a burrito out of it. Uh-oh. Nachos were the Big Bang, yes. What do you think, Kickstand? Krista and Sarah ought to get a room? There used to be a singer. She used to be on Noggin and that there singing kids songs. Sarah looks a lot like her. And I can't think of the woman's name now. The lady's name.
Lori Berkner?
No, not Lori Berkner. She was tall. No, she looks a lot like Sarah does. We are the dinosaurs, stumping, stumping. We are the dinosaurs. What do you think of that? Lori Berkner.
She was from Mexico.
Uh-huh. There you go. We got a film editor, Kickstand. I think Sarah could take Jeepers. And I can't think of her name. There used to be on Noggin and I forget the name of the channel. It was a kids show. They had Lori Berkner singing, and then there was this other lady you look a heck of a lot like, or you remind me of her, with the short hair and all, and I forget her name. And I can't remember her name. Papa giving me away. No, I ain't gonna give you up, Jeepers. Chris just thinks she owns you, and everybody knows I own you. You're my boy toy. That'll give the trolls something to think about. don't know. She used to be, they used to like show Franklin, and then when Franklin would go off and Little Bear come on, she'd sing a song or something like Lori Berkner did. Lori Berkner was another one, but I can't think of the other one's name. They weren't together, but she was a singer and she did mostly kiddie songs, for kids, children. Let me see if I can find her. Let me try this here. And the noggin changed Nick Jr. Crystal said, hi, Heather Rockstar.
Hey.
Jeepers, you can stay in the pool house. Oh, wow. Well, you can come on in and talk. As long as you keep it clean, not talk about people, you're allowed in here. I won't block you. You start talking about people or starting crap, I will block you. How's that sound, Mark? Ah. Yeah, and I can't even think of the songs she used to do. I used to like her singing, her voice. Yo, viral guy. No problem. All I ask is you get pretty much clean. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm trying to find her. Little bit of the face, she looked like her. I don't know. I haven't been checked up by the Cleveland Browns. Grace Kelly? But I don't see it either, yeah. Where's the helmets RW on the outside? Wow. Is that her? Lisa Loeb. No, the one I remember has shorter hair. I mean, a few of these. Let me see something there. I gotta mute for a minute. Hello, I'm back. I had to step away for a minute to talk to my boss about scheduling mix-up. Okay. They stole that from Alabama Mike. Yeah, her name was Lisa Loeb. One time she had the short hair like you had, and I think she looked a lot like you. I mean, yeah, I see nothing wrong. FedEx Stadium there in Washington, you know, they wanted a name change. The Indians were all for the Redskins. Had nothing against the Redskins name. But it was FedEx Stadium. FedEx wanted the name change. He said it was racist or to take away all their money. So Washington went with the money. I'd have told FedEx, bye, there's other big companies we can name our stadium after. That's like they want Cleveland Indians to change their name, and they refuse to do it. Which I don't blame them. They got rid of Chief Wahoo, which I think is a pisser. And once again, some of the Indians, a few scraggly Indians wanted to get rid of it, or American Indians, nationalized Americans, or whatever you want to call them. But most tribes said they had nothing wrong with the Indians or their logo. Uh-oh. Oh, scheduling mix-up. Yeah, that's like me supposed to take my car in tomorrow, or Saturday, and I can't get it in till about 10, and I might not get it back to Monday, but I need it Sunday to pick up Heather, so we had to call family members, see if Spike could pick up Heather for work Sunday. Yeah, Lisa Loeb. Right. Are they okay? How about the Blackhawks hockey team? You know, they're gonna change them. What? Oh, yeah. Well, you know my saying, Crystal. Build a bridge and get over it. They're not doing it as a hateful name, or I don't know. If they would be winning all the time, everybody would love them. Even FedEx. I remember a few years back when they wanted the Dolphins and the Cardinals. The animal rights activist was going after them. Oh yeah, what about red man's chewing tobacco? Do you got to be a red man to chew it? I used to chew it. A lot of these names, like the Cleveland Indians, Chief Wahoo was drawn by an American Indian. I understand you don't like, redskin. I understand some people it is offensive, but let's take a survey. Majority wins. This is a democratic country. Lisa Lobes, really? Sicker than a dog. I was like 12. Yeah, there you go. Get the long strand. Well, at one time she had short hair, and I swear you look, in my eyes, from what I can remember of her, you look, almost identical. Right. If it was so bad, why didn't they change it when they first came out with it? They should have said, no, we don't like that name. Oh, maybe it was because an American Indian came up with the name and the logos, same as the Cleveland Indians. Well, they used to be called Cleveland, and then they switched to the Indians. But I think the C on the cap of the Cleveland Indians looks too much like Cincinnati Reds hats and logo, which has a block C, where the Indians have a fancy C, let's say. Here we go. We'll call them Team 1, Team 2, Team 3. Then the count from Sesame Street goes and say, ho ho, don't use my numbers. What about the Jeep Renegade? And it was accepted, and it's still accepted. Aunt Jemima came up with the No, it was a man who came up with the self-rising. Aunt Jemima was an actress, and she posed for that there. She was paid bundles of money, boodles and boodles of money, to do it. It was a man who came up with the self-rising flower. But here's the thing, she was okay with it. That's like the lady, I forget her name, Gone with the Wind. She played the maid. Heavy-set woman. What the hell is her name? I can't think of her name. A little bit, but still cutie. Shh, don't let my wife hear that.
Yeah, look at she's sweet.
Yeah, that's like Uncle Ben's rice. It's been years that his picture's been a nice looking gentleman with a suit on and all. Hey. Yeah, Uncle Ben's, Aunt Jemima, Mrs. Butterworth. These people posed for their picture. They got paid for their image to be used. It ain't like they were taking advantage of them or, trying to hurt them in any which way. They was a name brand people could relate to. I don't even know what they call Aunt Jemima's syrup or pancake mix now. Brand X. Oh, you did? Cool. I think it's stupid. If you're going to be that butthurt, don't buy it. Oh, they're trying to take away the Quaker oatmeal logo too. They're saying it's discriminatory towards Quakers. People are too much trying to be too politically correct. Right. Henry Jones. Yep. Couldn't think of the man's name. Yeah, I just read about that all when they did that to Mrs. Butterworth and Aunt Jemima and hello, Lady Aries. Gaming and fun. Sure, we're going backwards. We didn't have a lot of racial violence. We had some. Bad white people, bad black people, bad Hispanic people. Very little. But now, doing good, lady. Look at that thing that happened there in, what was it? North Carolina. A neighbor, a black man, walked up to a little 5-year-old white boy, shot him in the head. The colored guy used to hang out with the father of the boy and all. It was just over to their house having dinner a night or two before. And he walks up to a little 5-year-old white boy on his bicycle and shot him in the head. You do not hear about this on the news at all. Why not? Can you say reverse discrimination? It was a black man shooting a white boy. No, if it was the other way around, it would be plastered all over the damn TV. Right. She was an actress, right. They teach hardly no history in school anymore. There you go. Just heard about it on Facebook. Yeah. Hey, Andrew, how you doing, sir?
Been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while. Where are the news agency talking about this man shooting this white boy? A black man. It doesn't matter what race you are, but like I'm saying, if it was a white man shooting a little 5-year-old black boy, it would be over the news. Well, yeah. Damn TV stations are run by the damn Democratic Party. And they can't have bullshit like that. Hot. It got up into about the mid-80s, but the heat index was higher than the temperature. I'm sorry, I don't, they say, well, I don't see color. Yeah, I see colored, but I don't see African American and honkies. I see Americans. Some are darker than other in skin tone. That does not matter. We're all Americans. We all should be getting along. We're allowed to disagree, but do you have to take it to violence? Mrs. Kickstand, a.k.a. Angela's room. Okay. Sure, it seems like they're trying for civil unrest, the start of, race war. And so have I. I grew up with these young black males. And to this day, I'm still following a couple of them on Facebook. I lost a couple of friends couple years ago when I said all lives matter, when they told me Black Lives Matter. Well, I found out the one guy works for Black Lives Matters there in Cleveland, so yeah, I can understand. But to me, Black Lives Matter is a communist group. The leaders of it came out straight out and said it. They were trained in Marxism down in South America. They're not here for equal rights for blacks or for the black man or for, justice. They're here to tear down the U.S. government, the democracy. They want communism put in its place. To me, I cannot stand that. I will not stand for that. I like the freedom. I like the choice. I got black friends who laugh at Black Lives Matter. They tell me it doesn't represent them. Okay, Wayne is showing up over there. It's showing up here. Mrs. Kickstand, a.k.a. Angel Ramirez, but it ain't showing up over here. Why is that? That is strange. Yeah, they're trying to tear down the government and reform it into a social, right, communist system, yes. I agree wholeheartedly. Yes, that is very true. Let me refresh the chat here. See if that does anything. Okay, come on, refresh chat. Live chat. There we go. Some shit ain't coming up. Wait, Miss Crystal or Mrs. Kickstand, coming up on the side chat over here. Not right here, but on over on the right side all the way, or on the bottom. It seems like it, Panther. To me, because they're allowing Black Lives Matter to do everything. All their protests, riots, and yeah. Okay, Sarah, you take care. But yeah, they're trying to change everything. Night, Christo. Night, Sarah. Yeah, look at that. They're leaving together. Uh-huh. Lady, say hi, Mama.
Huh?
Are you going to get them?
No, they're coming after them. Hazel's mom bringing them home.
Lady said hi, Heather. Hi, Mama.
Hi.
Going to bed?
Yeah.
Love you. Well, there was a gentleman in this afternoon talking, F Trump. And I tried to get him who would be a better candidate. I tried talking to the gentleman. I think his name was Clown. Here's the thing. If you don't like America, nobody's keeping you here. Look at what's his name. He went over to Greece, became a Greece citizen. I can't think of his name now. Him and his wife. He's an actor. But they went over to Greece, became Greece citizens. You don't like it here in America? Leave. Leave us alone. Well, I told people don't block him. Let him speak his mind because, he came in saying, "Oh, see, you're blocking me. You're not letting my, Tom Hanks." Rita Wilson, yes. Okay. You want to become Greek? Good for you. But don't forget it was the U.S. that let you be a star, let you make all that money, let you get fame and fortune. It wasn't the Greeks, it was America. And you want to turn your back on the USA? Fine, go for it. Oh, beautiful little Heather. She's light as a 40-pound feather. How you doing?
I'm doing amazing.
Amazing. Uh, yeah, you know, and all these protesters, they don't like the way the government's run. Get out of the country, move. Move. See all these actors and actresses and songwriters and shit. You know, they're all for the Communist Party, you know, the Black Lives Matter movement. But they don't realize if communism comes here, they're going to lose a lot of freedom, a lot of shit. There's other, you know, you love communism, move to China or Russia or something.
Canada, Mexico.
Yeah. How many of them actresses, Whoopi Goldberg was one, oh, if Trump's elected, I'm moving to Canada. Her ass is still here, mouthing off. You got Oprah Winfrey out there talking about white privilege. What does she know about white privilege? She ain't even white. How in the hell did she become a billionaire if there was so much white privilege? No, she became a billionaire, millionaire, billionaire, whatever she is, by hard work. And that's what a lot of black people are saying. For anybody to make a white, black, Hispanic, or whatever, it's hard work. Sure. That's what I say, Lady Warrior.
Lady Warrior is Lady Aries?
No, it's a different one. This Lady Warrior. You know, I've seen from the 70s. I learned it in high school, or hell, started in elementary school, talking about communism. Through junior high, through high school, we watched movies about it. You know, bread lines. You have to wait in line to get a loaf of bread. You're only limited to one. A gas line to get gasoline for your car, even if you can afford a car. Most people in these countries can't. Hey, evening. God bless the USA. You know, I love this country. I've had relatives die for this country, you know, going way back. I wanted to serve in the military, but when I got out of high school is when everybody was coming back from Vietnam, and it was hard to get in. $1980, when all this shit, you know, the hostages over in Iran, what's his name? Ronald Reagan was president. I tried to get in. They said I was too heavy. But yet my one friend, Nick, he was in and he says, hey, they had heavy set guys as long as you could pass a physical fitness test. And in 1980, I could pass a physical fitness test. I was only 24, and I was still built pretty damn good. But they said because of my weight. I was about 310, 320. But I was still built like a fucking brick shit house. They wouldn't take me. Right, hard work, baby. You got that right. God bless America. I agree with you. God bless USA. Trump 2020. And your friend gas station attendant. Here's the thing. That's why a lot of people come to this country, because they're able to start businesses. They're able to make something of themselves, something they can't do in their old countries. That is a cool name. Angie Ramirez. Well, thank you, Angie. Are you the one who used to be over in Miss Tina's? Hey, I don't hold grudges. And you have a great day too, evening or whatever. You take care, Angie. And thank you for coming in. I don't hold grudges. Let me see if I can find her through here. There really is not white privilege. I don't care what you say. Yes, there are white people that are prejudiced who would say white privilege. But there's also black people who are prejudiced, and they say a black man can't be prejudiced. Well, why do they always throw up racist things? You know, saying, your grandparents own my grandparents. Well, hey, don't think about it. You're welcome in here anytime, Angie. I thank you for coming in. Right. That's what I wish people would do. Think for themselves. Google this shit. We are all brothers and sisters. Yes, if you believe in the Bible, if you say you're holy, you know, you're a Christian, then we are all brothers and sisters. Adam and Eve are our great grandparents. Great, 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 well, however far you go back. So we're all related. I'm tired of this prejudice shit. You know, all this racist talk. We are all Americans. If you're born in this country, you are American. You know, we don't have to agree with everything everybody says, but that don't mean you go out and beat the shit out of them or shoot them or whatever. That's right, we're all brothers and sisters. They came straight out and said that they're for communism. Right. I agree with you, God bless. You know, you make your own future. If you want to be somebody, you know, they say white privilege. Then why is 90% of the NBA blacks? Where are, you know, more than half the people in football blacks? These are multimillionaires. And they're saying they're oppressed. Look how many actors and actresses there are that are black, musicians, you know, songwriters, singers, rap groups, whatever, blacks making millions of dollars, but yet they say they're oppressed. How? I made money when I was younger, but now I can't make it, and I fell in some hard times. My fault. Yes, I'm not blaming race. I'm not blaming the government. Shit happens. One day you could go from hero to zero, but it can also go, you could go from zero to hero. I'm tired of this oppressed shit. Logan, a conversation for... Yeah, a lot of them have turned on Biden. You know, I'm beginning to think they don't want to win the election. Biden and Harris, really? Look at all the evil shit she has done. That one guy was what, 18 hours away from being executed? And they let him take the Supreme Court. They went to the Supreme Court and he said, okay, yeah, we're doing DNA tests just to make sure. She would not allow the DNA test when she was the prosecutor. More or less withholding. And come to find out, he wasn't the guy, so he got off death row. Another guy was in jail for 18 years. There was people, one joint, and they was arrested by Harris. You know, and got 5 to 15 years. Yeah, she was bad-mouthing Biden big time. And then when the campaigns really start, and she dropped out. They're using their own people as pawn, right, to promote their own elite. I agree. Heather! Oh well. I'll be right back. Okay, I gotta get off here, go pick up Haley. I want to thank you all for coming in. Love y'all. Make the memories with your family and friends.